Miami has the Dolphins, the greatest football team.
B-Town's finest, handsome Lagosian. What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Houston Texans and the Miami Dolphins. They're on the Texans sideline. Look at their head coach, DeMeco Ryans. His guys have had a tough time coming by wins this year. Losers of 5 of their last 7. Facing off against him, the head coach of the Dolphins. These guys ready as they always are to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. I'm Kate Scott here with Brock Heward. Everybody just about set. And here we go from Miami. Return coming from the 6. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. And here come the Texans for their opening drive. And leading them out is the 2nd overall pick back in the 2023 draft from the Ohio State. It's C.J. Stroud.
There were times, I'll be honest with you, Kate, that I wish I played baseball. Because you have a bad outing, like this QB did last week with no touchdowns, a couple interceptions. In baseball, you get to play the next day. You get to flush it right away. He's had to sit on it all week long, and you know he wants to rectify it here. All right.
Stroud in the air to start us off. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That play good for 17 on a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. They go play action with Stroud. Collins got it left side. And he'll get it up to the 44. Now a moment to check out his numbers catching that football last week.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 44-yard line.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Stroud off the play fake. Go right side. Dell has it. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
All right. 18.
Throw here. 3rd down. Falls to the ground out left. Incomplete. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
The Dolphins take over first.
So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive. And they'll be let out by someone that we'll get a look at here, this second-year passer.
You know what I like, Kate? I like that even though he got burned a couple times last week, had the interceptions, he didn't let that throw him off his game or make him gun-shy to keep pushing the ball down the field. And look what that mindset got him as a result. 3 touchdowns, and much more importantly, a win.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run in 2nd down. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Let's go now.
Right again. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Work against the blitz. To the left side, it's pulled in by Waddle. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's going to be first down, Miami.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
He's going to throw it. Here's a screen for Achan. Short pickup on the play to about the 40. Jalen Kingtree there on the stop.
A gain of 2.
They're dealing with injury right now, Brock, as we can all see here, but you wouldn't know it for a second based on how they've played. They are one of the best teams in football.
Well, we've kept waiting. I think their opponents have kept waiting for the other shoe to drop at some point, right? By this point, I'm not sure it ever will. This is a team that's been built solid. From the top of the depth chart to all of the backup roles. Even missing players, they're better than most other teams right now in this league.
Third down from the gun. That one's good to McConkey. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Well, when your opponent fails to act, Brock, you want to capitalize, right? And they are moving like a team ready to provide us with our first point to this game.
Yeah, pretty lackluster start there, Kate, from their opponents. You got a golden opportunity to immediately take control as they convert to stay on the field.
Buys time, rolling right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass, it was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
He'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Now looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Dolphins first down.
Achan takes it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Devon Achan with the touchdown. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Texans nothing.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Return starts at the 3. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. D'Amico Ryan's doing the last little bit of coaching as the Texans return to the field here. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10. Now bring a tight end in motion right. Now begin with a run by Mixon. Give him a few yards on that run. It's second and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. It's going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. Motioning one of the tight ends. It's Mixon on second down. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Third down, they need 7. Third and long, they're going to throw. This one quickly to Dell. And this is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense to bring up fourth down. The Texans set to punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Starts his return from the 23. Well, he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The Dolphins and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And it's been such an incredible season for him. As we play our final month of football, he's leading the NFL in passing yards. Back to pass on 1st and 10. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
On the throwaway. He was covered by Henry Toho.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And the Texans grab it. And they will take this down inside the 10. Got the recovery, and now they're going to start with 1st and goal.
I think the defense would have just settled for getting off the field with the takeaway, but they got a nice little present onto the end of it for their teammates who start this.
While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover.
Previous play is under review. After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down. So they managed to keep possession. They've got 3rd and short now. Throwing from the gun here. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
And a nice return out of them. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter. 1st down throw by Stroud. Stroud's hit, the ball is out, and the Dolphins got it! And they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football. It's a big momentum swing on the final play of our opening quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to Miami in just a moment. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They begin this drive already inside field goal range. Finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
14-yard line.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down.
A 2-yard
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. 3rd down run from Achane. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins pull out in front further. 13-zip. Devon Achane with the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never been an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Fielded at the 7. And he gets crunched by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Stroud off of play action. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. They will continue to do so.
Back to the air they go on second. Stroud. He's looking deep once again. That's caught at the 25. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans make it a one-score game in the first half. Nico Collins with the touchdown. Now they'll try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Texans chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Texans 7.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Dolphins are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And no one has been better than him at finding the end zone through the air all year. He's leading this league in passing touchdowns late in our season. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. To the right, pulled in by Palmer. This is close, but I think they stopped him short, partner. Yep, the spot's at the 37. It's going to be 3rd down. And we'll pause here for an injured Texans player. Looks like he's shaken up, and they'll get someone out there to look at him.
Here we go, set.
Ooh, the hard count worked. Somebody jumped. I think this is going to give them the first.
Encroachment, defense.
Well, it's not a long walk to the new spot, but it is a disappointing one to make. Instead of 3rd down, they're now defending 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll have a new set of downs following that defensive penalty.
Set.
1st down, play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Ready. 70, Timberwolf. Go.
Throwing again on 2nd. Throw to the right finds Waddle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
A loss of 10 yards brings up 4th down.
He's brought down before the return gets far. The Texans and wide receiver Nico Collins ready to go once again. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Mixing on the toss. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Here's Stroud now. Not quickly to down. And he's going to be brought down up the 28-yard line.
I really like the timing of that screen call to the perimeter. Get the ball in space to operate and turns into a nice game.
Stroud now on 3rd. He's in trouble, and the Dolphins get him. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack.
Stroud sacked. A loss of 8 yards. And it's 3 and
So it'll be Tommy Townsend once again to punt this away. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. Ball taken in at the 36. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Miami offense headed out there now. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here.
Ran about the luxury, that's up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet. People diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it.
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. Here's A-Champ on the pistol. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuck in the run.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 6
for them to figure out now. They'll air it out on 3rd. Catch made, left side by Palmer. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the 1st. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
A gain of 6
That offense isn't budging. They're going for it. He's keeping it. He's going for it. And he stops as they pick up that 1st down on 4th.
One thing you cannot say, Kate, about this offense is they're not bold. That was a bold decision, one they trusted the big guys up front, and they moved the sticks.
On the carry, it's Mullins. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Pressure coming, and they take him down. And that may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or 2.
And this is a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins take a 13-point lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins double their lead to 14.
21, Texans 7.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Has this at the 6. Oh, and he eats a hit to bring it into that, right near the 25-yard line. D'Amico Ryan's doing the last little bit of coaching as the Texans return to the field here. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. First call here coming from the shotgun. Wanting to start the drive and mix it. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
On the tackle. Brought down back at the 21-yard line.
So it'll be 2nd and long upcoming on the other side of this 2-minute warning. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Offense to the line, 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
This connects with Schultz. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41.
13 yards on
The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line.
First down. A gain of 13 yards.
Trying to throw on 1st down.
First down, Houston.
It's him on the in route. Has it up to his own 45 on a small gain. Tackle made by Ernest Jones.
A gain of 4. It's now second
And this
6
might be a free play. Let's see what they do.
45-yard line.
Hits him on the out route. He's out of bounds as there's a flag down. This one should be on the defender who jumped early. So they'll decline this and take the results. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Here's Stroud again. Gets this one into the hands of Christian Kirk. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first.
Second and 3.
As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Again, Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Intended for Nico.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
18, what's that?
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Short pass brought in. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
A gain of 3
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
New set of downs from 37.
First down, Texans.
First down, Stroud. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
Joe Mixon.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get it.
Stroud is hit, the ball is out. And the Dolphins pick it up. He's off to the races. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. And Miami returns this to the end zone. Touchdown. The Dolphins boat racing them to the halftime locker room. That was awesome. The return became a question of, does he have enough steam to make it back before someone runs him down?
That is the most sprinting we're going to see him do on a football field, maybe his whole life. That distance, a whole lot more than the few yards he's usually running towards quarterback in the pocket. He had enough to reach that goal line. Darn right he did. He could sense it. He wanted it.
Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Dolphins stretch their lead to 21.
28, Texans 7.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. This return starts at the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Texans going on offense now, just before halftime. And losing by 3 scores, they'll have a final chance to take at least 3 off that deficit.
Here we go.
Motion the slot man right. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. Now Mixon loses the football. And the Dolphins have it. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been what... Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be second down. He'll throw it. Taken in by Kirk right side. He's taken down after reaching the 30. Kamari Lassiter getting up there to make the stop.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Week 15 of the NFL season, playoff time for you fantasy football players, but for the real teams, the home stretch is starting. Let's get into it. Our trip through the NFL starts now. We begin at Lumen Field in Seattle. The Seahawks at home to take on the Rams in the NFC West. And this is Kenneth Walker III. He's got the rock, he's got some room, he's got speed. 39 yards for the touchdown. Next up, Duval County, Jacksonville, Florida. Let's check in on the Jaguars as they host the Indianapolis Colts. And it's Trevor Lawrence. He gets this one complete, 6-yard touchdown pass. Lastly, let's go to MetLife Stadium. It's the Giants taking on the Buffalo Bills. And it's Khalil Shakir. He's going to bring this one in, and away he goes. 77 yards for the touchdown. This one's at halftime with the Bills lead by a field goal at halftime. With that, let's give you a chance to look at the playoff picture in the NFC with 1 month remaining in the regular season. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Now following the play, one of the Texans banged up in some pain. We're going to pause as he gets checked up. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Here we go.
Second half begins with a run by Achane. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. First down, and they go right back to it. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Well, Brock, they're dealing with injury right now, as we can all see, but you wouldn't know it with how they've played or their record. How have they been able to do it?
You know, Kate, I think this is a testament to a whole team. Right? Not just a team on the field, but this is a team off the field. This is why you draft and develop. This is why you build 1 through 53 on a roster. You just can't have 22 starters. You've got to have the depth, and this team is showing you how to do it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Third and long, they're going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. And we'll pause here for an injured Texans player. Looks like he's shaken up, and they'll get someone out there to look at him. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. They're going play action. That's incomplete left side.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Here's a screen for Achane. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in Honolulu. You call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Ready? Cougar 19. Go.
From the red zone now. And he's going to score a touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins grow the lead coming out of halftime. Lad McConkey with a touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Bates now for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Dolphins continue piling onto this lead.
Texans 7.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Starting from the 5. solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. D'Amico Ryans doing the last little bit of coaching as the Texans return to the field here. This has become must-score territory now every time out as they trail by a full 4 possessions in this second half. Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Looking to mix in up the middle. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Nixon gets it again on 2nd down. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be 3rd down.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Punt team on the field. Tommy Townsend will kick it away. Punt meets him at the 28. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Miami set to take over once again on offense. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. First down now, ball at the 33.
Let's go now. Ready?
Achane to the right. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. He's got a man left. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Kid, I was on the field, the young high school quarterback, just last week, and I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other, and give him a chance to make a play.
This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up 4th down. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. Now we get a look at this Texans offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Round throwing here on 1st. That's complete. Here's Kirk. And he'll cover up as they touch him down a few yards short of the 1st.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable. And it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
For right side, hauled in by Collins. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. Markers are reset. Here we go, ball at the 44.
Gain of 16 yards. And
1st down throw by Stroud. He's throwing deep to the left side. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Throwing again, it's Stroud. Completed over the middle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
That's caught for the 1st. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
First down, Houston.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Into the hands of Schultz. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal, Houston.
Working inside the red zone. No fine in his back. Mixon. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
He'll work against the blitz. And the Dolphins are going to get to him. He is dropped. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
So 4 yards. It's 3rd down and goal.
3rd and long for him here. Fighting forward for about 7. Nearly got that first. Now we're going to see if they try for it on 4th down.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you could take a whole bunch of pride in not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the first.
Running for it, Mixon. And he's in for the touchdown. The Texans shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Texans cut the lead by a quarter. Down now to 21.
Texans 14.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Returning it from the 4. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. The Dolphins sending their offense back out there. They are in great shape here as we wind down this 3rd quarter. They've got a 3-score lead. Another, that could put this just too far out of reach. First and 10 from the 32. And the shotgun will give it to Achane. Across the 45 and still going. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Now following the play, one of the Texans banged up in some pain. We're going to pause as he gets checked on.
Let's go.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And he's going to score. Pick 6, touchdown, Houston. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans get it back to a 14-point game.
Texans 21.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Making some progress here. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. The Dolphins send running back Devon Achane getting back to work. And his production is carried over into this 2nd half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. There's Achane up the middle. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. He's got 2nd and 4.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Escapes the pocket. He's going for it himself. And out he goes on the final play of the quarter. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. The Dolphins control possession and the scoreboard as they try to finish out this win. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Running left, here's Achane. And 2nd down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he goes out a little short of the 40.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
3rd down from the gun. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Well, Kate, a 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
At the 24-yard line.
They're throwing it. Jump off caught by his back. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
That one's good to McConkey. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Forced out to his right. He just throws this one away.
Kate, I gotta believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Here we go, here we go. 60.
Throwing now off the play action. And this is a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins have likely locked up the win right there. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. This return starts at the 5. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Here come the Texans as they get set to take over on offense. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
1st and 10, a run to Mixon. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Finds him on the crossing route. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
I don't care how good a secondary you are, how loaded you are with talent, when you've got time to allow a receiver to work from one side of the field all the way to the other versus zone coverage, well, you're going to make a defense pay.
Quick slant here to Kirk. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 46-yard line.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
A gain of 7.
Tried to throw on first down.
Texans.
That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. So that play doesn't work out, but things make it even worse for them. Looks like one of their big guys out front is in need of a look from the training staff. Stroud to throw again on second. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Michael Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, get the quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
12 yards on that play, and a good call, and that's on the first.
That's another Texans first down. First and 10 at the
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Short pass brought in. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
Jaden Higgins. A gain of 2.
Out of the shotgun, a gift to Mixon. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
Mixon, the ball carrier. He was brought down by Kool-Aid McKinstry.
Throwing on third down, Stroud. This connects with Schultz. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal. They kick the running back in motion.
At the 9-yard line.
From the red zone on first. That one connects. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's second and goal. Stroud. Pass out quickly here to Kirk. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Christian Kirk touchdown. Now the PAT try coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans get it back to a 14-point game.
42. Texans 28.
Well, this one not quite over just yet. They've got 3 timeouts at their disposal, but really need to make the unexpected recovery here. 2-score game. Gotta get yourself additional opportunities somehow. And that right there, that's a huge one. Feel like they absolutely now have to translate this into points.
They really do, and not just make it a one.
Fred is hit, the ball is out, and the Dolphins got it! Free up the middle, it's a breakaway! And Miami returns this to the end zone, touchdown! The Dolphins make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Well, Brock, you and I know after that first turnover they were able to take back. They were looking for another one, and lo and behold, they found it.
You felt it, I felt it, everybody in the stands felt it. It wasn't just good enough to get the takeaway, huh? They wanted to one-up what they did earlier, and look at the celebration now.
Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. A little revenge from the coverage team there after they gave up a pretty nice run back. D'Amico Ryans doing the last little bit of coaching as the Texans return to the field here. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they have played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, well, this drive isn't pertinent to this game maybe anymore, Kate. This drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game and carry forward into the practices ahead.
And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him.
It's a gain of 11.
Dose of the hurry up here.
And the Texans first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard
Stroud
line.
completes it quick. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up second and 1. At the
From the gun,
47-yard
Stroud.
line.
He's in trouble, and the Dolphins get him. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Sacked. A loss of 9 yards.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Third and 10.
Here he goes. It's 3rd and long. Out quickly to Dell. And on 3rd down, they wind up going the wrong way. That one goes backwards. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. All right, one more snap here before our 2-minute warning.
Oh, right.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this one swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs. First and 10 from the 43. It's Achane on the inside give. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Brought down.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 43-yard line.
Mullings now. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be 3rd down.
That call right there was all about setting up an easier 3rd down. Sure, you could have potentially gotten the 1st down, Kate, but now you've opened up your playbook on 3rd down that much more.
3rd down run from Achane. Shut down after a gain of about a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
The lead looks safe, but the penalty's staying down. They're going for this. So in the end, it's a Dolphins win here. And this thing of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins, your winners, as we say so long from Miami.